respond to it, and so
And then it will
actually
make it seem like
political.
the government is the current administration is not responsive,
Yeah, but uh, yeah, as much as I'm a conspiracy theorist, I couldn't follow him on that one.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
kind of too hard, but I believe them can really manipulate the weather for you. You know what I mean? Because this it name what is it name? I can probably do some reading afterward.
yeah, share it with me
HAARP.
so I can write it here. Because, I like when y'all share information with me, so I can go take a look.
I mean, I don't know. Even have them name A is an acronym HAARP. That's so you can look at that, and them say other countries might can duplicate this principle too as well. So I don't know even on a bigger scale too. So
All
it's
right, see. Mm-hmm.
HAARP.
Juggy say he has had at
So
least
you
three
can
hurricanes in
probably
2 years.
yeah.
Oh, sure.
Hurricane is not a nice thing though. Have you ever experienced a full blown hurricane?
I mean, if experience, where do you think I was when Gilbert came?
Oh, you was in Jamaica.
Of course,
Okay.
of course. I experienced the full wrath of Gilbert. Gilbert won't
Yeah, Gilbert
playing.
never nice.
And I've
I
been
saw
in
some of
Florida. I've been in Florida for almost 30 years. Yeah, 20
Florida
planning.
cannot escape you very much
Yeah,
because it
so
must stop someone.
and even here in
Anyway,
North
I
Carolina,
just
hurricanes come here. We had Hurricane Michael in 2016. Yeah, hurricanes do come
yeah,
around here as well.
yeah. I think I will get up on Saturday some early morning.
Get
Normally
yourself
I get up
together.
and have a cup of I normally get something warm for the
Oh
stomach,
my
but this
God,
morning I have something warm too.
me
But this morning I'm getting something warm too. Can you
Paulo
hear me?
say it's
I
all
say normally I
nature.
get something.
I'm with you, Paulo. I'm with you.
What's him say?
He says it's all nature. I know some people here are saying that,
Okay, okay.
it, it- TikTok, what's up? How you doing? Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. And
And
oh
then my
my,
everybody have their own theories. My
everybody's going to have their
brethren
own
say too, most
theory.
of the hurricanes, to everybody, most of the hurricanes them start from Africa and come to them and say, boy, my
Exactly.
Rasta brethren, Him
Mm-hmm.
say it is spirits of the ancestors
The
that
spirits of the ancestors coming to create wrath. But the thing is, if it was the
yeah.
spirits of the ancestors and they're so specific that they want to enact revenge, why then would their descendants also be severely affected by the hurricane?
I don't know, that's a good question. You have to ask your ancestors. Anyway, I came with Magatota came for Alligator came for normally I get some early in the morning to warm up my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
But it is good sometimes when you can get something to warm up your soul, and you have to thank
Oh,
you very
that's
much.
so sweet. I appreciate you, my love. I appreciate you every time.
Yeah, bless them.
All
You
right.
deserve a wonderful day. And to your guests. Why I saw you think boss this morning.
Me say, boss,
110, 110.
I, he did that 200 little while, He did that 200 little while.
Since me come on, you drop so low.
Eh.
I mean, you drop your thing
I
down,
know.
and I come off for 7430.
No, I
All
don't
right,
think
later.
so. All right, have a good one, my love. Andre, Chef Andre Davy, bless up a nice clean self. How you doing, my love? Welcome. Happy Wednesday morning to you. We are here talking about the hurricane. I'm double streaming, so I'm over here and I'm over on the top. Over on the top, there's a healthy conversation going on with differing views about this hurricane, and people are telling me where they are and what's going on where they are. So if you want to join in that in the conversation, you can tell me over here where you are at and what you are seeing in terms of Hurricane Milton, whether you are on the west coast of Florida or anywhere in Florida. Tell me what you are seeing there, what's happening there as it relates to this hurricane. Rosemary, what's up? They are the Rockefeller family and the JP Morgan family. Do your research on them. All right. YB said to do research on Rockefeller. And the dump truck, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Um Hold on there, Jojo. Let's Alchemy, my friend. How are you doing, my love? Good to see you. Oh, yeah, I'm okay where I'm at. I'm in North Carolina. I'm okay. I'm in Eastern North Carolina actually. Western North Carolina is actually a big mess right now. Hurricane Helene did us really bad over there, but over here we're not too bad. Somebody says to do research on the Rockefeller family and the others. Okay, all right. God's people are destroyed for October Sky says God people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Okay. Okay. Jockeys say Mexico hot. The warm waters, the warm waters make the hurricane pick up more steam, make it get more powerful. And at this time of the year, it's a little bit late. We have just 6 weeks left in hurricane season. If it keeps going on at this rate, we're gonna be in terrible shape, man. Paula, Paula, you're talking about. I think I'm a little bit late to get to that part of the chat. I think you were talking about what is it? What Barry was saying. Let's say Rastaman eat too much pork. What's wrong with you? Rosemary, it is a natural disaster. That's what it is. A natural disaster. I don't know why people always think that whenever something natural occurs, they say, "Oh, it is God punishing people, God destroying people." It's God. I mean, to each his own. I just see things as natural disasters. That's it. That's it. Because if you tell me that it is God who is doing this, and it is God who is destroying these people, I would have to ask you then, if it's God that's destroying them and God has the capability of changing them or causing them not to do whatever action it is that He is punishing them for, wouldn't it be better to do that than to destroy them? Wouldn't it be better for Him to change their hearts, or to eliminate the energy that is causing them to do things against His will, than it is to destroy them? I don't know. Maybe you and I just think differently. Well, clearly that is the case, but the conversations about God and all of this, they never seem to go anywhere. And a lot of people always seem to get upset whenever you have differing views, whenever you share differing views, from views that are different from theirs, about their God and all of this. They have very unkind things to say. But then again, they're Christians. There's no hate by Christian love. You know what I mean? But anyway, let us continue. Everyone from Florida, get to a safe place. That's what I say. But the people them not leaving. YB. Somebody say our ancestors will not destroy our people. What you mean, nice? What you mean? Where you say you got family in Tampa? You don't see them. You asking me they should evacuate. You see Joggis right here. Joggis is in Tampa. Joggis say he ain't leaving. But I would say I would be gone. If I was in Tampa, if I lived in Tampa, I would be gone. Because the size of this hurricane, the winds that it's bringing, the flooding that is going to bring, you think I would stay there for my house to fall down around me? And even if I don't die, alligator down there, crocodile, whichever one. But crocodile munch on me, I'll be gone. I'd be gone to New York, I'd be gone somewhere, but I wasn't going to stay down there. No, not with all the warnings that we are getting. Why on a stubborn, you know, people? On a stubborn, you know? On a stubborn. Watch out, what is do me sitting now? Them freeze me. Them freeze me over TikTok. Them over TikTok freeze me. Whatever. And then they cut off my life.
Look, in order to be my girlfriend, you ladies need to be qualified.
Oh, be quiet. Get out of here with your nonsense. With your foolishness. Save login. Them cut me off over there now. Save login for next time. Them cut me off over there. Login. I don't need all of this. All I need to be able to do is go back on my live. Why y'all cut off my live? What did I do wrong to y'all? What have I said? What have I said or done wrong? Why them cut off my live? You can't tell me. I said nothing wrong or did anything wrong. And TikTok just cut off my live, so. Listen, I just gotta put up with what's going on this earth. None of us is here forever, right? We're here for a good time, but not for a long time. None of us is going to be here forever. So while we are here, let it count. Right, Chef? Yeah, let it count. Eat what you want, do good to yourself and do good to others, and let's move right along. All right? All right. Let's continue, people. I am back. I was just disconnected by, I don't know, almost TikTok because I know myself. I didn't disconnect myself, but them just disconnect me. But here I am again. We are talking this morning about Hurricane Milton. Hurricane Milton is set to ravage the west coast of Florida, cutting right across from Tampa all the way across to Orlando, all the way across up to Jacksonville and all the surrounding areas. Now we know that Florida has lots and lots of water bodies, and in those water bodies we know lots of creatures, alligators. Okay, now people have been told to leave Florida, not to leave Florida, I shouldn't say, but to leave the areas that are going to be significantly affected by Milton. A lot of people have chosen not to leave. I feel badly for those people who have chosen. Chef, me know say anywhere me there now. Anywhere me there, someone say me a roll, you know, no long no me a roll. Yeah, blessings, my friend, blessings. Where's about King Kong? Where's about King Kong, Chef? Talk to me. Yeah, I'm going to keep talking until you tell me about that. Yeah, so many people down there in Florida, over there on the West Coast, who have been told to leave, have decided that they are not leaving. A lot of people can't afford to leave. I saw a lady yesterday, she did a TikTok. She was saying that the first of the month just came. She just paid her rent. She just paid her rent, and now she must leave. Where she get money from now for go pay a hotel or go pay for stay something? People have obligations to their jobs. People have their kids. But listen, me not rather leave and go find my next job, you know. Me not rather leave and decide that after the hurricane, I'm gonna have to look for another job. But if you stay and you die, you still not have the job, and the job still don't have you. So we can think of these people threatening you to stay and think of it in absolutes and say, okay, because my job says I gotta stay, or else I'm gonna lose my job, I'm going to stay in harm's way. No, I would be gone. Yeah, Not like those people over there in Tennessee who wanted to leave the plastic factory place. And they said they couldn't leave. According to report, it is alleged that management said they couldn't leave. The people were afraid of being fired if they left. And look at it. The water came and destroyed the entire place. By the time the people were allowed to leave, it was too late. The parking lot was flooded. The vehicles were floating. And some of the people lost their lives. My phone and my keys are always in my pocket. Always in my pocket. If I am at work and the situation is so dire that it seems like me I go dead and I can leave to save my life, I'm not stay there and dead. If you fire me tomorrow, you fire me. If the place flood out or burn down or whatever, there is always tomorrow. Like, seriously. But if you're dead, you don't have the job. The job get washed where you don't have the job. The job get burned down, you don't have the job. So what is this tying on yourself to the job even in the face of danger? Exactly, Juggies. The same job that's going to tell you don't leave during a time of crisis because they will fire you. The same job will not think twice about firing you or laying you off tomorrow. They're not going to think about your family. They're not going to think about your children who need to be fed. They're not going to think about your car payment, your mortgage. No, they're not going to think about it. They're going to get rid of you regardless. Child, please. I'll be so gone. So the police come get me. I gone. You understand? Gone. 1, 2, 3. When I look for church, I've gone. I don't know where come find me somewhere safe if I get there. Yeah, but me not gonna be in the face of danger and see that there is danger. I may stay because the job say me fi stay or else me I gonna get fired. No. And that's how this thing work. In my line of work, I would be expected to stay, but also my employer would be expected to ensure that I stay safe. And I doubt that I would be able to keep myself safer than maybe they would be able to keep me safe at work. But that's another story for another time. Bonafide, what's up? Bonafide, good morning to you. She says, prayers for the people in Florida. For the people who decide that they ain't leaving, like Juggies. Juggies say I'm not gonna away. You believe that, Bonafide? Juggies say I'm not gonna away my business. He must stay. He say having floaty. He have one he have one floaty can put on. He might have him backpack with some food in it. Me don't know all the things where I'm saying he might get together. He's getting all these things together, hoping that he can survive. Juggies, your sample, trust me. Yes, sir. Juggies say I'm staying right there in Tampa. He say not leaving, brother. Regardless of how bad the hurricane, them say the hurricane is. He say he's not leaving. He's staying right there. He might have one little floatilla. Floaty. He might put around in neck. He might have one he might put around in waist. He say he have him backpack, he might carry upon him back. And it have some food in it. Me, I know he might reach around there in him back. But, you know, him say he have a piece of stick. He might go use it for ward off the crocodile them or alligators. That's gonna be in the water. All these good things. Wait, there's somebody tell me something here. So, as Anaya say, high frequency active oral research program. Oh, that's the one he was talking about. I thank you, my love. Thank you so much. The HAARP. Okay, that's what Barry was talking about earlier. The HAARP. Alright, let me see what a person here I say. Cause me never know nothing about that something here. Let me see this person. You will survive just like Papa San. As long as you got life to live. Super mom. Good morning, Azanaya. What's up?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, I would like to tell you that I was listening to you about 15 minutes ago when you was talking to that gentleman about heart. I just want to let you know that in the year 2024 there is technology out here that that they are able to do create weather phenomena, and as a matter of fact, of all the information that I've pulled up, countries have treaties with other countries to so they wouldn't use this technology as a war mechanism against other countries. What HARP actually is they're studying the ionosphere, and what they do is they send these superheated radio waves into the ionosphere, and it heats up the sphere, like way up there toward like past regular air, the ionic sphere. And from what I'm hearing through the research, because I'm looking at a video now from 1995. So this technology was back in 1995, and they saying that they're able to punch a hole through the ionic sphere and heat up the air. So when you were saying earlier about how you know hurricanes are formed, you know, as air.
I was talking about the warm waters.
Right. So that could play a part in that, because, like I said, you got to realize we are in 2024, and they have the governments of this world are years and years and years ahead of technology from the average person. As a matter of fact, they also got this technology called Blue Beam, where they can transmit live images like a television into the air. Like you know how you watch TV and you got images? They can put images in the air. And people thinking it's like, you know, but people are like, oh, there's an angel. We see an angel in the sky.
Okay.
We see these things. Yeah, that's called Project Blue Beam. This technology has been out since the 90s, because when I was in my early 20s, I was researching some of this stuff. As a matter of fact, have you heard of Tupac Shakur? You remember Tupac?
Of course. You asked me if I remember Tupac.
About it in his rap music.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, even Tupac was talking about it. Yeah, like I said, we are in 2024, and the governments of the world they have very powerful technology now, extremely powerful. And what made me realize how powerful that technology was is when people start putting out the DUMBs. It's called Deep Underground Military Bases. Once I seen the DUMBs and how the government was making these underground cities, how they got whole cities underground, and when I saw that let me know off rip that the technology is massively advanced. So what I'm saying is that don't say that America can't do it, because America is doing things right now that is just out of this world. Like they also got this one machine called CERN. It's called CER. It's called CERN. It's called CERN. And CERN is a hadron collider, and they're trying to open up portals. They actually have a machine that does this. All this stuff is on YouTube. It's called CERN. CERN. You have CERN, you got HARP, you got Project Blue Beam. This technology is out. It's been out for years. It's just that if you don't know anything about it, you won't believe it until you actually see the documentaries for yourself.
You're right, because I know nothing about this. So I'm fascinated by what you're saying, because I had absolutely no clue.
Yeah, this technology been out since the 90s. As a matter of fact, CERN has been out since the 50s. Project Blue Beam and HARP I've been looking at documentaries on it since the '90s. Since I was, because I'll be 50 years old this month, and I've been hearing stuff about Project Bluebeam and CERN since I was in my late 20s. So it's been over 20 years. It's just that if you're not into this type of things of research and stuff like this, you won't know about it because they're not going to broadcast it on mainstream media. The reason why people is knowing about it now is because people is more hip to what's going on right now with the technology. So it is a possibility that big storm is caused by that. I'm not for sure, but I'm just saying that, they do have technology for that. Like, for instance, like with Dubai got that cloud seeding
that I've read about
technology with right. So I mean, just think we in 2024. They're doing a lot of things. They're cracking the DNA code. They're cloning. Right now, they're into artificial intelligence. The technology is extremely advanced, and even in the Bible it says that in the end times technology will advance. The knowledge will increase. So I'm just saying that the technology is definitely out here. It's most definitely. Matter of fact, the documentaries are on YouTube right now as we speak.
I appreciate you sharing that because
let you know that.
I appreciate you sharing that because I sister here had absolutely no clue, and I'm older than you.
Yeah.
I'd absolutely no clue, but it wouldn't be too far fetched considering.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. In these days and times, because of how advanced the technology is in dealing with the mindset of these countries warring against each other and just trying to control people, you just can't really put nothing past these governments.
That's true.
You have to. Yeah, you have to understand, while we're sleeping, right? You have to understand something. While we are sleeping,
they're planning.
These out here, these scientists working around the clock. You may have a scientist up 24 hours working. As soon as he get off, another scientist come in. So they're working 24 hours a day, round the clock, to crack this technology. So it is definitely here. So I mean, the technology, and like I said, that's from what I've seen. That is what so far what I've seen on YouTube and what they have released. And there's no telling what type of technology they really have. I mean, when I was growing up and I was looking at some of this stuff, I read about where they were saying that the governments are at least 30 years in advance when it comes to technology, like whatever latest technology that the average citizen knows about, the government is at least 30 years in advance than that, and now I'm hearing 100 years. Back in my mid-20s, I was hearing 30 years, but now I'm hearing 100 years. So it ain't no telling what they have. It ain't no telling what they got out right now.
Ah, boy.
Yeah,
so Andrea's asking, Andrea, good morning. How are you doing? Patsy, good morning to you. We are double streaming. We are over here as well on the talk, and we're talking about the Hurricane Milton and what it's doing already and what it's going to do. And my friends over here are sharing with me where they're at and what they are seeing, where they're at. My friend Azaniah here has come up to share with us, some information that he has based on some research and readings that he has done that I'd never heard of, that they can do something scientific or otherwise to instigate these hurricanes.
Yes.
Yeah, I am at a loss to, my love. In my 50-something years, I never heard of it, but it's always good to know, because whenever I get new information, I always go jump on it to see, what I can find. Killer says, good morning. When it's supposed to make landfall, I'm in West Palm Beach. Didn't they say it's supposed to make landfall sometime today? Hold on there, Kilo. I think it's supposed to, but over on West Palm Beach side, y'all not gonna get it too bad. Y'all gonna get some wind and some rain. Is it raining down there in West Palm Beach, Kilo? Is it raining down there? Let me see. I have here, so I see a 5 hours. This update was 2 hours ago. Let me see this update. That was 2 hours ago. That 2 hours ago would have been around daybreak. Let's see. Oh, you're not getting any rain yet.
I wonder if
What you say, Azanaya?
I wonder if North Carolina would catch any of this stuff, because
Come on now, we ain't getting none of this stuff.
I'm hearing that I hope not, because I'm hearing there's another hurricane behind this one.
Yes, there's another hurricane behind this one.
I'm hearing that.
I don't want no hurricane in North Carolina. Don't you see all the people from... Are you in North Carolina?
I'm in Fayetteville.
Oh, you're just an hour from me.
Fayetteville.
You're just an hour from me. Do you see all them people out there, over there on the 95, filling up all the hotels? Those people came from Florida. You can't get a hotel to book out on the 95 now. All the way down out in Fayetteville, all the way down. You can't get a hotel because all the hotels are filled with people who are trying to escape from Florida. They're driving as far north.
Florida and plus Asheville.
Oh, yes.
I'm quite sure that also
those who were able to escape.
Of North Carolina, Asheville, and all them areas that came over too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's horrible out here, and that is the reason why people are saying this is a punishment from the Most High. That is the reason why people are saying it, because there are biblical scriptures that talks about this stuff. So I mean, for the believer, a Bible believing person, it's not far fetched not to believe this stuff, because I've never in my life heard of hurricanes coming back to back like this at this type of strength. Because as a matter of fact, when Asheville got hit, I didn't even know a hurricane was coming. All I know was I TikTok on as soon as I heard the news, and I seen how Asheville and all those other states got hit, and it looked like somebody just opened up the floodgates, and a river just landed on Asheville and those other places. So, I mean,
terrible what's going on out there.
I can understand why people saying it's an act of God.
All right, see that Florida boy says it's weather manipulation, it's not God. Judges say not everything on YouTube is truth. YouTube University is dangerous. Okay, Patsy, how you doing, my love?
Yeah, but the thing about it is, see what you have to understand about YouTube is this. This is not information that YouTube is broadening out. I've been hearing about information since 1998.
John Gower says we don't have weather manipulation.
That I've been hearing about over the years.
Well, I've never heard of it.
All I can say is
go
that
ahead.
We are living in 2024. Yes, there's weather manipulation. The countries have signed treaties to forbid a country to use to forbid the country from using this type of technology against another country. Yes, the technology is there. Now, if you don't want to believe it, I cannot force you to believe it. But that because you don't believe it doesn't mean it's not true. It is most definitely true. The technology does exist. I'm sorry to tell you, but it do.
All right, Supermom, what's up?
I've been knowing about this technology since '98.
Sharif says it's collateral damage. Hold on, let me see what this person said. This person said these hurricanes are nothing. Supermom said these hurricanes are nothing like she used to see as a child growing up. Weather is a part of life, just like death is. Gemini says, what technology? Gemini is talking to you, Azanaya. He's asking you what technology. Let me see what the people over here are saying.
Okay, all right. Tell them
yes, Andrea.
Paper and pencil and I'm gonna tell you what the research. I want you, once you get a paper and pencil, I will let you know.
Oh.
One is called HARP, one is called CERN, and one is called Project Bluebeam. This information on this stuff I've been out for years, over 20 years.
Okay, let me see. Patsy says she's in Boynton Beach, and right now it is not raining. Okay, so we're good in Boynton Beach right now. Lee says they can make the weather. Lee, that. Listen, I am learning here, my love, because I am of the belief that the man cannot manipulate the weather at all. My friend Azanaya here is letting me onto some new technology that might be able to prove me wrong or alter my thoughts in that direction. So,
yes, ma'am, I'm
and I don't mind, and I don't. No, the thing is, I don't mind learning. I don't mind learning, because sometimes when you think some things are impossible, you'd be surprised to know. You know, who would have thought that there could be that the possibility that I could be sitting right here in my living room talking to you, and you could be seeing me from wherever in the world you are. That's amazing technology, right? Would not have thought that could have happened many years ago, right?
Yeah.
So I don't count out anything and say it will never happen, it can't happen. I'm just going with the flow, right, Edgy? Good morning. We unlock. Good morning. Tell them to like up the live. I don't know why they ain't hitting the like button. Juggy says, so why they want to send the hurricane now, this month, today?
I mean, think about it. I mean, listen. These people that rule the planet are psychopaths. Who knows? All I know is that the information from what I'm hearing, that at first with the flooding of the west side of North Carolina, I'm hearing is because of that precious mineral that they found for the batteries. You know,
where?
I forgot what mineral it's called. I think it's called lithium.
The lithium.
Found lithium ores they found lithium ores in Asheville, North Carolina.
Say they found lithium in North Carolina?
Deposits of lithium ores.
They found deposits of. Hold on. Hold on, Azanaya. Are you saying they found lithium in Asheville, North Carolina?
That's what I'm hearing. I've heard information on TikTok.
Hold on. So are you saying? Hold on.
They found lithium in North Carolina.
Hold on. So are you saying that by them having found lithium in North Carolina, they somehow caused the hurricane and the flooding?
No. You listen. You have to put yourself. This is what you have to do. You have to put yourself in the mindset of a psychopath.
I wish I could.
Wants to dominate the world. You have to understand something. For years, countries have been warring over technologies and wants to be the first to advance for the entire world, right? For years, they have been talking about driverless cars. They also been talking about it's called the Internet of Things, IoTA, the Internet of Things. Registering everything on the internet. Well, it takes batteries to do that. So, if you're thinking about the mentality of a psychopath in government,
you are right, Loka. You are right.
Flooding. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I see them doing something like that to clear the people out, to get the lithium ores, and then we all have been hearing about over the years how they want to reduce the population of the planet. Common knowledge. We all heard that. So all I'm saying is that I wouldn't put it past them. From the knowledge that I've known about the technology that does exist, me personally, I'm not going to put it past them. Because, like for instance, Haiti. We all know that Haiti has a very large deposits of precious minerals to run technology. And that's the reason why these governments all over the world want to keep Haiti in the state that Haiti's in. So we all know this. This is all facts. This is not an opinion. So the way I go about it is, because I know that technology is out here to cause this type of harm, I'm not gonna put nothing past these governments. I'm not gonna say that for 100% fact that this is just an act of God or this is just regular weather, because they have this technology.
Mm-hmm. Shaquille says, man, these hurricanes
I've seen.
Hold on. But Shaquille said, man, these hurricanes been here for years.
Yeah, but not this type of intensity. We haven't been having hurricanes come back to back with Category 5s. I've been in. Listen, I've driven a cab in here in Fayetteville for over 15 years. Check a yellow cab, and I've drove in every storm possible for 15 years. And let me tell you, I've never seen anything like this. So for somebody to say that we have hurricanes, not to this intensity. Not to this intensity we have. I'm sorry, we haven't. Not to this intensity.
All right.
I've never heard of, not to this intensity.
Hold on. Juggy says the place is hot. Weather patterns change. Laurie says it's climate change, bro. And Cedric says, bro, you are sadly mistaken.
I'm not sadly mistaken, because what they're doing is they're counting out the fact about the technology. If I cannot force you to believe if something exists. If you don't believe it, that doesn't change the fact that it exists. I am telling you that the technology exists. Now, if you don't want to believe that the technology exists, that's your prerogative. But I'm telling you, it do exist. So from my perspective on things, I cannot count out the technology. I can't count it out, because the fact remains, in 2024, the governments of the world have technology to manipulate the weather. The governments of the world have technology to cloud seed. The governments of the world are spraying chemtrails and all types of chemicals in the air to block out the rays of the sun. We all know this. We all seen this.
Jojo.
So for you to say that there's no technology, you have blinds. You have blinds over your eyes. Y'all got blinds over your eyes. If you truly believe that in 2024 is the same technology as in 1998 or 1978, you are clearly mistaken. These governments are extremely advanced in this technology now. This is 2024. We are 24 years into the 21st century. This is not the 20th century. This is not the land of horse and buggy. Now they got jets faster than the speed of sound. They put people in space. They have cities underground. I mean, I don't know what to say.
All right.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't know what to tell you. But
I don't know. I'm not the one to jump on every conspiracy theory that I'm not one to jump. I like to see things that are scientifically proven, and if it's not scientifically proven,
yeah, but what I'm saying,
for me,
okay,
it's a no-go.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that, well, listen, you say no-go now until you go to YouTube and you see the pictures.
No, the thing, I definitely will look it up, because I don't know. Hold on. I said I definitely will take a look.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yes.
Yeah, I definitely will take a look.
Documentaries out here where they showing the pictures. They're in live feed walking around these facilities. So I'm just letting people know. We are in 2024. It's not 1824.
All right. Donald says, look up HAARP. Yes, he was. Hold on, Azana. He was talking about that, Donald, and I'd never heard of it before. Somebody else had mentioned it before. My previous guest had mentioned that HAARP thing. I'd never heard of it before. I will definitely take a look, but that doesn't mean I'm going to just jump on a bandwagon that's talking about some kind of conspiracy to destroy the world and destroy its people. I don't know. I've never studied stuff like that because I am a scientific person. You gotta show me irrefutable proof that this thing is true before I go believe it. I don't run with stuff like that. Okay? Not because you read means what you read is true. Well, you got a great point there, Juggies. Donnell says, I whether listen to something happened to somebody I don't know from ready. Say that again for me, Donnell. You know. Yeah, I'm just that person, Donnell. If it's not, show me the proof. Show me that 1 + 1 make 5. If you can prove to me over and over that 1 + 1 make 5, you've got me. But until then, we're gonna stick with 1 + 1 make 2. That's just me. But that doesn't mean I won't listen or I won't read what you have written. I will watch a video on YouTube. YouTube is not the place to go to get the best information, if you know what I mean. Because
Google it.
because
Google
in
it.
on YouTube,
Google it.
anybody can make
It's
a
on
video
Google
can
it.
make a video and say
Google it.
stuff. But I'm not the one to just throw it out and say, "Oh,
Google
this
it.
can't happen," because things can happen. Things can happen. Exactly, Jojo. That's why we gotta research. Yes, we gotta research. We gotta pay attention to what is around us and take advantage of the resources that are around us that will help to educate us on the things that's happening. Because they always say if you want to write something from a black man, put it in a book. Nowadays it's not just in a book, it's on the internet. And we gotta be willing to search, find it. Okay? Let me see what's going on. I'm not ignoring y'all people. Let me come on over here. Them keep on watch it. Them freeze me live again. Them freeze me live again. As an AI, you make them freeze me live.
If why could the government want to do such?
See that? They cut off me live again. They cut off me live again. Them don't like YouTube. Don't like Azanaya's take on things. So them cut him off again. Then cut me off. Then why me have to pay the price? Why do I gotta pay the price? What is? Oh my God. Eh? Why do I have to pay the price? He said your live was paused automatically. Oh my word. All right. Let me continue over here, beautiful people. Let's talk. Two things can be wrong at the same time. Either nature has increased due to glaciers melting, or it's man-made stuff. Listen, I don't know. Me not conspiratist. I said name Laura conspiratist. No. Jake says there is historical precedent for storms forwards. For example, during the golden age of piracy, there were documented storms that far surpassed anything anyone alive has seen. You know what I was going to ask Jake? When they are talking about the governments having had influence on the hurricanes, why the hurricanes are this intense at this time. Years gone by, hurricanes have been intense. I remember experiencing Hurricane Allen in 1980? That was an intense hurricane. Hurricane Gilbert in 1988 was a very, very, very powerful hurricane that almost took Jamaica off the map. Yeah. Global warming is real. Yes, Rujen. Global warming is real. The effects that we as humans are having on the planet, those are real. With all the trash and the burning and fuel, all of it, you name it. It is real, and we are creating significant negative impacts on the planet, and we are sort of reaping what we sow. So I am not opposed to hearing about the real stuff. The made up stuff though is is not for me. Weather is cyclical. Everything happens in seasons. Exactly. Everything happens in seasons. That is why we don't have hurricanes during the winter season. And these have been historically proven to be true. So if you want me to believe that these things are possible, give me an Atlantic hurricane in February. Then we can have another conversation. You get what I mean? But all these weather patterns that are changing, I'm not going to believe that it's like the government. I don't want to believe that. Would you? To me, that doesn't seem plausible. I will go ahead though and read. I will go ahead though and read, listen to what somebody has to say. I don't have a problem. I'm not going to just outrightly say whatever somebody is saying, like on a YouTube video or something, like it's foolish. I just want to listen to it and see it for myself and see where I can poke holes in your argument. Aquino says, what will they gain by doing this? That's my question to Aquino. I mean, some people say they want to reduce the number of people who are on the earth. But let me go back to the North Carolina case, the Asheville case. Now, if man created the hurricane, after this hurricane has escaped out of its grasp, out of man's grasp, whatever it is they have done, how this hurricane end up all the way in Asheville, over there where they don't have hurricane problems because they're so far from the ocean. They're like 300 miles from the coast. How would that hurricane know? Remember, this hurricane traveled all the way through the Gulf of Mexico. It came up through Florida, Georgia, South Carolina. How did that hurricane know that there is lithium over there? How did that hurricane know that there is lithium under the ground over there in Asheville to head that way? Somebody make this make sense. So the hurricane got a mind of its own. And the hurricane knows that governments need lithium that is under the soil out there in Asheville. And this hurricane is in conspiracy with governments. So this hurricane knows exactly where to go find the lithium. Oh God, Jojo. Listen, Karma, I don't know who it is. I don't know what it is, but these are some magical hurricanes, if that is the case. If these hurricanes know exactly where to go and what to do, they need to give these hurricanes then some more instructions, because we could use them if that was the case, right? That doesn't seem plausible, guys. They have always come back to back. This is the season for hurricanes, okay? They have always come back to back. It's just that they are getting stronger. Somebody said the government they're driving the hurricane with a steering wheel. See the steering wheel? Juggies, Listen, Juggies. Listen, I can't go with these conspiracies at all because no, they don't appeal to the little bit of intellect that I have. Not at all. You know, Georgia says it's gonna be a long wait for this hurricane, 12 hours before it make landfall. Iridata, good morning, sis. How you doing? Well, Jojo, on my on the latest updates here, it says Hurricane Milton is expected to bring extremely life-threatening conditions as it nears landfall Wednesday along the west coast of Florida. Oh boy, millions of people have scrambled to evacuate. It's only been less than 2 weeks since Hurricane Helene hit. It is centered about 440 miles southwest of Tampa, and it has regained its status to a category 5. Oh, Lord have mercy. The system is moving at 10 miles per hour with sustained winds of 100. Good morning, writer. How are you doing? Sustained winds of 165 miles per hour. Yeah. So it's going to land this evening. The hurricane is going to land in Tampa this evening. Boy, when them tell us the hurricane will come, sometimes it can't take long to come, you see. Sometimes the hurricane come like a stallion. Today is last full day for Florida residents to get their families and homes ready and evacuate if they are told to do so. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me see. 8 o'clock. You know the worst thing is for hurricane land at night? I mean, that's the worst thing for the hurricane to land at night, because at night you can't see when the lights go out and you're unable to see around you. That has to be absolutely terrifying. I don't like nighttime hurricanes. I mean, I like hurricanes at all, but I mean, I like nighttime hurricanes because nighttime hurricanes put you at a greater disadvantage. Yeah, but it's going to be tonight, lovely people. Look at all the people leaving Florida. And sadly, a lot of them, when they go back, they're not going to have a home to go back to. They're not going to have a home to go back to. That is sad. You say it might be best for them not to see. It might be best to not see. Oh my word. Hurricane Andrew. Yeah, Hurricane Andrew had come at night. I wasn't in Florida then. Hurricane Andrew was when? 1992. Explain to me the hurricane in Dubai, man-made. You know something? I have read, people over here on the tube, don't forget to hit the like button. If you tap on your screen, you will register a like. Don't forget. The thing is, I have read where down there in Dubai, they do a lot of cloud seeding, and it's some kind of a technology where they sort of impregnate clouds and it causes them to get rain. Because, you know, down there is the desert, so they don't get a lot of rain, and they need rain, they need water. They are doing a lot of development down there, and lots of people are moving down there. They need water. It's not like the days when they can depend on going to a well or a river. They need water. So they have this technology where they impregnate the clouds and it causes them to get rain. And what I saw was that it sort of got out of hand recently, and they got too much rain, and that's what caused the severe flooding. But that doesn't mean if they can do that, that doesn't mean I'm going to fall for the okie doke that governments are creating these hurricanes. They do, okay, Kino says they do the cloud seeding over there in Utah, because over there in Utah is desert as well. So they use that technology. Robert, 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 behave yourself. I don't know, you know. Aren't they over on the eastern side? I'm not even call their name because I don't want no problem. Cloud seeding. Okay. Dr. Nedra says cloud seeding does not cause hurricanes. That's exactly as I was saying. Hurricanes are formed in the tropical waters. Exactly. All right, Tiger said messing with nature is not good, but sometimes it is necessary. Sometimes it is necessary. Because imagine the terrible droughts that places like Dubai would experience or have been experiencing historically. And now with their population boom and tourism and all of that, they have to make provision for their visitors. Who is that calling me? They have to make provision for their growing population. So they need water. It's not like back in the day when you can jump on a camel and ride a camel. You get 2 buckets of water and come back. No. So they have to use the technology that is afforded to them. And that's why men are smart. Roy, what's up? Yeah, human beings. That's why we are here. That's why we are on the higher level of the intelligence scale, right? Why you say Tiger? Tiger say what? God's provide, no? But Tiger, you have to understand too. Even you might say, oh, God provide, or God will provide, God will provide. You got to provide for yourself. You ever sit down and have your rent and your mortgage day? And you sit down right there every day and you don't do nothing. You say, God will provide. God will provide. But you will never get up off your tail to go work the dollar to pay the mortgage. You think you're going to see that money that fall down out of the sky? You think that money going to fall out of the sky to pay the mortgage? It ain't going to fall out of the sky. You got to get up and go work for it. Yeah, so you're going to go provide for your family. Okay? Aquino, you got another great question there. For not just there, but everywhere. Not just there, but everywhere. The people in Africa, the people in the Congo, the people in Haiti, the people all over, people in Jamaica, people everywhere. Is he not the God of the whole world? Don't get me started on this God argument this morning. Not today. Not today. I get up this morning with my heart already heavy, you know. You provide the job, so you better get up. Hold on there. May I get up now? This mortgage needs to pay. You better, Juggies. You better get up. The mortgage needs to pay. You ain't the money ain't gonna fall out of the sky for you to pay that mortgage. So you better get up. All the Maraps down there are messing. Okay, so he says they're messing with God and God say no. Pokey, you asking me if it's gonna hit St. Pete. You don't see the models? God, what's up? You ain't see the model that isn't St. Pete in the path of the hurricane? Well, certainly down there is gonna get a walloping. Going to get a walloping. I'm sorry to say. Let me see what this hurricane do before you. Exactly. But the thing is, talking this and talking that, Juggies, Even if the hurricane destroy your home, you still owe the mortgage company. They're going to still foreclose on it. You can't imagine? Your credit get messed for a house you can't even live in. And that's something they're still gonna hold you responsible for paying that mortgage. If people don't believe that man has the capability to form clouds or put things in a position to cause hurricane, or really, I don't want to discount anything unless I have read on it. I don't want to say anything about it because I do not know. And I'm not going to be the one to be tagged with sharing misinformation. I don't know about that. Some things you just don't mess with. God or Mother Nature and the IRS, Lord God. So let me not trouble then. But the thing with insurance, the problem is insurance don't want to pay insurance claims in Florida, even before hurricane. They don't want to pay. They give you all kinds of hard time. They don't want to pay. And when they do pay, they want to lowball you. They want to give you $4,000, $2,000. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? For a roof? Where you ever hear somebody paying $2,000 for a roof, Mr. Insurance Company? Yeah, so the insurance companies robbing people blind down there in Florida. Not just in Florida anyway, but in Florida in particular. They don't want you. If your house flood, you better have flood insurance. Exactly. If the wind, you better have wind insurance. They will pay one way or the other, and it look like they might choose the other. But then again, all right, hold on, let me see what this person says. I don't think they're saying that God will provide. You just sit there on your behind and do nothing. That the Bible does say that faith without works is dead, practically. But again, I don't mess with God and I don't mess with Mother Nature by using technology that can help and hurt the world. Yeah, you got a point there. Me I look for a shot more right there, so. But me can't find it. But anyway. Alright, let us continue, guys. Good morning, Kat. How are you doing? Currently, you're watching this hurricane here. So the hurricane looks like it's going to cause some significant damage. Look like it'll cause some significant damage over there. And people are not heeding the warnings to leave. Swift One, Monsieur. Good morning, Swift One. What's up? I'm trying to see if I can see. Can I tell him? Thank you, Juggies. Thank you for the heart, Juggies. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, my love. God, be yourself, Be yourself, okay? Where is Milton expected to make landfall? They keep moving the goalposts, Juggies. Look at this. Landfall is expected Wednesday night or early Thursday morning. The weather is predicting landfall at 2 a.m. Thursday as a category 3. So it's going to slow down. The weather service is expecting it to slow down and to hit the Florida Peninsula at a category 3 about Thursday morning. It's going to hit along highway interstate 4. So if you live in the Florida East Coast, if you live in the East Coast, don't relax. Milton is expected to be a hurricane after crossing the state and moving back over into the Atlantic. All right. All right, so tonight into tomorrow morning, where's the Trev? If people hear hurricane, don't move. Listen, we're from Jamaica, we're from Florida. Hurricane is a thing. Yeah, hurricane is not new to us. In those of us who are Jamaicans, hurricane is not new to us. Those of us who are from Florida, hurricanes are not new to us. And even right now, I still live on the East Coast. Hurricanes are not new. They usually travel up the Atlantic seaboard, so we usually get hurricanes up here. It's not new to us. We expect it, especially during the hurricane season. Between June and November, we expect to get hurricanes. It's just that this year, all these hurricanes coming back to, and they are not like just little tropical storms. These are full-blown hurricanes that are coming with the might and power that they can, the wind and the rain and the landslides and everything else that is coming with it, the floods and everything, and costing lots and lots of lives. It's been a week, over a week. I think this weekend is going to make 2 weeks since the hurricane lashed out there in Western North Carolina. They still can't even retrieve the people who lost their lives. I mean, the whole place is devastated. Whole mountains have been reduced to nothing, to rubble, roads gone. Homes, businesses, whole towns completely. Every last house is gone. And they can't find a lot of the people. Because a lot of the people, even though some people heard to leave, some people were not afraid because they were like, it was just going to be a little bit of wind, a little bit of rain. We have seen the rivers swell before, but the rivers have never swollen to the capacity where we would feel threatened. The people never expected, never in their wildest dreams, expected the devastation that they have to deal with over there now. Never expected it. And that is sad. But people like Juggies taking chances. Yeah, people like Juggies saying, me nah move. Me I stay right here. So you Tampa. I don't care what happened. Me can swim. Me can float. Me can dog paddle. Never, what's up? He said he can swim and him can dog paddle. So he's going to stay there in Tampa. I just want him to stay safe. Okay? Just stay safe out there, Juggies, and everybody else who is in the hurricane, because this monster here is going to do some damage. But they're expecting it to slow down a little before it actually hits. Of Florida's 67 counties, 51 counties are under state of emergency. 51 of Florida's 67. Carlos, what's up? Hello, Dr. Nedra. Alachua County. If you live in Alachua County, your county is under state of emergency. If you live in Baker County, Bradford County, Brevard, Broward, Charlotte, Citrus, Clay, Collier, Columbia, DeSoto, Dixie, Duval, Flagler, Gilchrist, Glades, Hamilton, Hardy, Hendry, Hernando, Highlands, Hillsborough, Indian River, Lafayette, Lake, Lee, Levi, Madison, Manatee, Marion, Martin, Miami-Dade, Monroe, Nassau, Okeechobee, Orange, Osceola, Palm Beach, Pasco, Pinellas, Polk, Putnam, Sarasota, Seminole, St. John's, St. Lucie, Sumter, Suwannee, Taylor, Union, and Volusia counties. If you're living in any of those counties that I just called, please know that your county is under a state of emergency. Elijah. Oh, you in Jacksonville? Is which county Jacksonville come under? I don't know. Only counties I know is Palm Beach, Miami-Dade, Broward. Yeah, I don't know all these counties. I think Orange County is over there in Kissimmee. Somewhere over there. Over there's an Orange County, ain't it? Oh, you in St. John? You in Manatee County? Well, you are under a state of emergency as well, so you have to batten up. What you say? Butterfly say this hurricane week. It's weakening. You're in Palm Bay. Is which county? Palm Bay is in which county? Palm Bay is in St. Lucie? St. Lucie, Sumter? I don't know where, I see Palm Bay when I'm driving on the 95. Oh, it's in Brevard. Oh, you see me no. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, you gotta hunker down and you should be getting your sandbags and whatever, especially if you live. Cod, what a river name? Where is Cod? What a 310-mile river name that run all the way from Jacksonville somewhere there. What a river the name, people? Those of you who live down there, what a river name? Yeah, if you live near the waterways and the rivers, you gotta be extremely all right. Julia said they are ready. They're all sandbagged up. They have the windows boarded up and everything. They are ready, and I hope your ready will be enough. Because a lot of people claim to be ready, but the ready is not enough. I saw a lot of people who had boarded up for Helene. You know, they had put plyboards at the window, at their windows, sandbags at the doors, and Helene came and took the entire house. So you got to know where your geographical location is and the possible impacts the hurricane will have on your area. If you're close to the ocean, you should expect that the storm surge is going to bring the sea into you. It's going to come with a vengeance. And even if you can swim, you might not be able to swim against those currents. And with rushing water, your swimming may not even be enough, even Michael Phelps. I'm a coward, I'm a coward. I don't take chances. You see, like how people go like skydiving and all those things. I don't do those things. Those things will never be me. You'll never find me doing those things. I am a coward. I am scared of anything that I see look staring me straight in the face with danger. And people say, oh, but you drive a car every day. Yes, I do. And that in of itself is a dangerous act. But I pay attention on the road, not just for myself, but for the people around me. And I hope and pray that nothing happens. But you're not going to see me driving down the road and drive through standing water. I can be driving on the 95 and there is standing water. I remember which hurricane was that? There was a hurricane not too long ago, and I was coming home from work. The whole river down the road there, the whole river came over. I could only see the steeple of the church. The steeple I could see, the little tip of the steeple of the church. Do you think that I was going to continue driving in that? No. No. Me turn back. I'd rather go back to work, sit down there, lay down in my car or something where it was nice and say only thing was it was a little bit of rain. But I don't take those chances. But there are some people who are daredevils. They want to go up on the highest cliff. They want to go jump off. They jump out of perfectly functioning airplanes, saying that they're skydiving. Yeah, me a coward. Me not do them someday. Not win some. I don't run those risks. Not for me. Right, Sister Winsome, good morning. How are you doing? Good to see you. What's going on with you on this here Wednesday morning, Sister Winsome? I don't know what is happening with my computer this morning, acting foolish. But anyway, Windsor, we are talking about the hurricane Milton that is getting ready to lash Florida. It's going to lash Florida from the west coast all the way across. Moffat. Good morning, Moffat. How you doing? Moffat said, I'm born in Jamaica, so me have to live. Exactly. You have to live with hurricane. We live in the path of hurricane. We were raised in the path of hurricane. We're not afraid of hurricanes. But I bet you if you live somewhere where it's prone to flooding, you would be worried. I bet you would be, huh? Your Jamaica play Dandy Shadi. You a mess. In Juggies, you hear them? They say they were born and raised in Jamaica where hurricanes are a mainstay, so they're not worried. But this one look like something to be worried about, though, Chris. This look like something to be worried about. For the people who live in its path. Because for sure, if I was in Tampa, I wouldn't be staying. Me not brave like Juggies. Me not run them risk with my life. Because number one, me can't swim. Me can't swim. It would have to be a miracle for me end up in water and come out alive. No, me too afraid. I don't roll like that. It's a for him. Good morning. How you doing, my love? Yeah, me afraid. Me not tell them risk there. Talk about hurricane a come and me a stay in a house. Me the house washer go on, but it not go wash with me in it. Juggy said he live in a not Tampa. Oh, okay. He says he lives in North Tampa. So it might be different from what we see on TV. So that means North Tampa would not be close to the water. They wouldn't suffer the surge. He said Tampa Bay gonna wash away. Like seriously, Juggies. I would hope not. But they are in the path of getting a real walloping from Milton. Mr. Milton coming like say Milton a run after his wife Helene. You not see this? This hurricane looks serious. It were not worse than Bordeaux. You're in a fight. Listen. You see people talking about, oh, yeah, they are foreign house. The house them are board. The house them are board and the stucco and the outside make out of some kind of plastic. The house them not strong. Them just look pretty and expensive. These are not real. Yeah, when you're there Jamaica, your house go down in the ground. You understand? Your house is planted firmly in the ground. Your steel and your blocks and your cement bring up your house strong. Even if the two little zinc blow off, your house still strong. Here in America, if flood come, it wash off the house of the foundation. Because they make the foundation, they plant the foundation in the ground, but the house is just stucco, the plastic outside, and nothing much else. Sometimes I wonder how the house them all hold up all these furniture and stuff, because them not build strong. Them not strong at all. Oh no. Don't do me this. Don't do me this. Well, let me see what else them saying here. So yes, and North Tampa is alright. Well, I guess North Tampa might be. That's why Juggy seems to down so comfortable. Yeah, because him say him not moving. Him say him not leaving. So what can I say? Hold on, let me see what else is going on. I just got an update. In the Bayside town of Punta Gorda, about 100 miles. About 100 miles south of Tampa, streets were still filled Tuesday with 5-foot piles of soggy furniture, clothing, books, appliances, and other trash dragged from damaged homes. Many homes sat vacant. I don't know what happened. YouTube, TikTok shut down again. On Anna Maria Island along the south edge of Tampa, people are packing up their things and leaving. They are leaving that area because Helen left them with thousands of dollars in damage. We can't deal with the TikTok, when their homes were flooded then. Oh, Lord. I don't know why my life keep on a shut off. You can't tell me why my life keep on a shut off. Why don't keep on a do that to me, people? Why don't keep on a do that to me? After me not do nothing wrong to them. Alright, Juggy said my house is concrete. Florida has codes for building. Yeah, my house in Florida is old. It's old, it's brick. Old brick. It's built since 1950 something. So it's brick. Despite having had several hurricanes, I've never had like flooding or anything like that. And I doubt. I'm not gonna say we will never, but I've never had issues with flooding down there. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that it continues. It continues that way. Yeah, we never have no flood problems. The wind, yeah, we have had issue with wind, and people have had trees around their yards. Yeah, I had one of them big old ancient pear tree. Let me tell you, the pear tree big. The pear tree was so huge. I swear that pear tree was no less than maybe 300 years old. Because I've seen trees that are 100-year-old, and they were not even close to being as wide as, I should say, as wide, the circumference as huge as that pear tree. And I had to cut it down. It grieved my heart that I had to, because I'm not into the taking down of trees. But I was worried that tree could come down and fall on my house, fall on my neighbor's house or something. You see, your trees are a concern if the wind is bad. Yeah, the trees, because the trees will come down. I have 2 mango trees there sitting in the front of the house, and yeah, that kind of concerned me. But whether or not the mango tree might end up, but yeah, I'm not gonna think about it. I would hope not. Let's just hope not. But we are down there in Miami-Dade County, even though it is on the state of emergency list. When I look at the cone for Hurricane Milton, it doesn't appear as though we are going to be significantly affected to the point where I should worry that my mango trees might fall down. Yes, I have 3 mango tree and 2. Yeah, I had 2 pear tree, 1 little one and 1 big one. I have to cut down the big one. The little one is still there. It bears a lot, but it can't hold on to them. So, we have to pick them off before time, because otherwise it just tear down the limb, tear them down. It is what it is. I may have 2 big mango trees in the front. Let me cut them for you so you can buy mango from me soon. Where you want to cut? You want to cut down your mango tree? No, sir, I don't want my mango tree them cut down at all. Unless I can do better. You have pear on the pear tree? Yes, there's pear down there. There are lots of pears on the pear tree. But we have had to throw away a whole lot of them. Yeah, the wind gonna blow off the pear them. blow off the pear them. You remember when Gilbert came? I will not forget when Gilbert came in 1988. Let me tell you, we had pear and breadfruit. Me eat pear and breadfruit till me tired. By 2 weeks time, the pear them start rotting power, because we had 2 pear trees in the yard. I say some nice big pear in a man. And Gilbert knock off the pear them. We had bath pan full of bath pan of pear. And we are give a pear and we are eat pear. And we are give a pear and we are eat pear. Couldn't eat them all. Could not eat them all. Yeah, enough of them spoil. Breadfruit, oh my Jesus. And then we never have no light. So, you pick up the breadfruit them, you roast them, you warm them up next day, you warm them up the next day, you warm them up the next day. I try for them to serve you. Swift one, what's up? You come back from Jamaica yet? Are you back here? Are you back in America? Talk to me. I don't know what kind of alert this me gets. Wednesday at 8 p.m. the hurricane. You're heading to Florida. Where in Florida you going? You don't see everybody leaving Florida because of the hurricane. Where could you be going in Florida? Hold on, why may I talk to them? I never drink my tea. Everybody's leaving Florida because of the hurricane. Why would you be heading there? Not a good idea. Well, it depends on where in Florida you plan on going. But right now, Florida should be off the list. At 8 o'clock tonight. Oh, yeah, go Florida, go serve and protect. Oh, okay. You go Florida, go serve and protect. Okay, that's fine. Let's see here. Tonight at 8 o'clock. I mean, no way I go down to go serve. Be careful of yourself, Swift one. Tonight, Wednesday. Watch it. Pick me up when you pass by now. We had to fly or drive. If you are drive, pick me up when you pass by. Hurricane Milton. Tonight, Wednesday, Hurricane Milton is going to be 130 miles per hour at 8 o'clock. and it still will not have hit land yet. It's still going to be a little ways outside of Tampa. Then by the time it gets inland, by 8 o'clock Thursday morning, it's going to be reduced to 85 miles per hour. All right, so they are expecting it to slow down after it hit land. Winsome, watch out. Winsome said me did finish read the Bible. Winsome, me finished read the Bible from last week before. But we're gonna start over because a lot of people were not here when we started, and they only catch it like down in the New Testament. A lot of people have expressed a desire for us to start over. So I will start over. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe Sunday or so. Maybe not. I don't know. When we deal with the hurricane here, so. But I am going to start over the reading because you see we have more audience now, so we have more people to contribute to the conversation. So we're gonna start over. But we finished reading it. And close to the end, Winsome, you should have been here close to the end. Close to the end, it was rather interesting. I mean, in Revelation, John claimed to have seen some rather interesting things the few times that he went up to heaven, he says. Sorry, Sister Winsome. Hush. Yeah, John said when he went up into heaven, he said, somebody opened heaven here rumbling, and he looked up and heaven was open, and somebody asked him if he wanted to come up and see what was going on up there. And he went up there and he looked around. You see a man sitting on a throne, and the man had a crown, golden crown on his head, and wearing a white robe, and I think he said the man also had a golden loin thing around his loin, and he saw 24 stools, and 24 elders were sitting on the stools, and he saw 4 beasts. One beast looked like a man, one beast had the face of a lion, and one beast had the face of an eagle, and the next beast had the face of one lamb or something like that. But it was very interesting. You see what looked like a wounded lamb, and this wounded lamb was like in the middle of the room. The wounded lamb went to the man that was sitting on the throne and took a book out of this man's hand, and this book had 7 seals that wasn't supposed to be seen by anybody in heaven or in earth or under the earth. But this lamb took the book and he opened the first seal, and there was when he opened the first seal, I want said it. When he said on the first seal, I want white horse. I think he said when he opened the first seal, there was a man sitting on I think he said it was a white horse. I don't remember. There was a man sitting on a white horse with a bow and an arrow, something like that. And then he went and opened the second seal, and there was the second seal, there was a red horse. And this horse's responsibility, there was a man sitting on this red horse, and his responsibility was to rob peace from men on earth and to ensure that men on earth unalive each other. Something like that, Winsome. When we read it, we say, oh, what is that, Jesus? Oh, what is? Every seal that he opened, surprisingly, there was some kind of a new fare unlocked. The third one, I think he said it was a black horse that had some other responsibility, and the next one was like a pale horse. Next one was like an altar and some other thing. But I don't think I remember if he got to the 7th seal. I don't know, I'm no theologian. I'm just reading. A Rasta tell me say Elijah. Or Rasta say Elijah and I tell. Away Rasta man them. Say them come shake hand. You know, but John always a go to heaven. John always, in one of his dreams, him say, him go up to heaven, and he saw the man sitting on the throne, him saw the 24 elders, he saw mostly 7 angels, I think 7 angels, each of them with a musical instrument, with a trumpet. He saw the 4 beasts, and he saw a woman who was in labor. The woman was in labor getting ready to have a baby. And there was Satan. Satan was sitting up in heaven as well. Satan sitting up in heaven, cocking 10. Him and the angel them. Him and the angel them sitting up the cock then 10. And the man on the throne was there. The 24 elders was there. The 4 beasts were there, and the 7 angels was there, and Satan and female angel them sit down there wait for the woman to have the baby. And the woman John say see the woman have the baby. Lord Jesus. Yes, if I never read me read them, you know funny song. Yeah, John up at heaven and wait upon the woman. John said go up at heaven and the woman was in labor. She was getting ready to have a baby. And she delivered the baby while John was there. And it was a little boy. And the man on the throne took possession of the little boy. And Satan was upset because Satan was waiting to take possession of the little boy. And Satan started fussing with the angels. Satan only have him one angel them sit down in heaven. Satan started fussing with his angels because they didn't get their hands on the little boy. And the man on the throne get upset and pitch out Satan and his angels down to earth. And the woman who just gave birth to the baby, the man on the throne put 2 wings upon the woman, 2 eagle wings on the woman, and send her flying off into the wilderness, where he had already prepared people over there to cook for her and feed her for 1,260 or 1,290 days, something like that. I know where John get them story there from. I know where John get them story there from, brother. But I saw John say in a Revelation. So, Juggies. Juggies say, hold on there. How Satan reached back up to heaven? That was my question precisely. That was my question. How did Satan reach up in a heaven in the first place? If I should believe what I was taught, heaven was supposed to be pure and Satan was supposed to be up there. Who makes Satan? Who makes Satan? How Satan have so much power? If you make Satan and Satan have so much power, and this energy wants to destroy Satan, well, how this energy can destroy Satan? It can only destroy the elements of human beings on which Satan has had influence. You don't find that strange? The entity that created Satan can destroy him, but he can only destroy the human elements on which Satan has had influence. Okay, let me drink my tea. What you say? Listen, Juggies, let me tell you, Juggies, up here, when me read the Bible, let me just tell you that. Trust me. So I guess that was the time when him get thrown out. So that would tell me, say, if I'm supposed to believe what I read in the Bible, that would tell me, say, John go up to heaven John went up to heaven before creation. Because them not say, if I'm to believe what I was raised on, they said the devil was up in a heaven and he tried to rule God and God threw him out, right? When they talk about the devil influencing Eve and Adam in the Garden of Eden, Satan was already thrown out and on earth. All right? So let me ask you a question. How then did John, who came along so many years later, going to convince me that him's the door open and him go up to heaven and Satan sit down there pretty? Him and the angel them sit down there waiting on woman for have baby. Our Derek said, Bologna is definitely a hot dog pancake. Listen, I come about the hurricane this morning, you know. I came this morning about the hurricane, you know. I never come this morning about the Bible. And come this morning about the Bible. But listen, Juggies, you got the same questions that I have. Trust me, I'm just finished reading the Bible from beginning to end. So, you like right here now. Let me tell you something. You look like Kevin Lock. You look like Kevin Lock. They better take Satan back up there. Mr. John saying go up to heaven. And he see Satan sit down up at heaven and wait for baby for born. I wait for the baby for born. And the baby born and the man on the throne took possession of the baby. And Satan had started quarreling with his angels, apparently because he didn't get to possession of the baby. Him had quarreled with the angels them. And God pitched him out of heaven, him and the angels. And they came down to earth. That part of that same story that perplexes me is that it says Satan was kicked out down to earth. Satan was kicked out down to earth, him and the angels, right? And this woman that had just delivered this baby up in heaven, God put 2 angel wings upon this woman and sent her to fly off into one wilderness where he had prepared some people over there to feed this woman for 1,200 and something days. But in the same breath, it says, Satan, who was kicked out down to earth, started chasing this woman who was flying off into the wilderness. And Satan not chase her and she a fly where she a fly. And when Satan can't catch her, Satan started spewing water out of his mouth trying to drown the woman. The woman a fly and Satan a run after her. And Satan starts spew water out of her mouth to drown the woman. And Mother Earth intervened and swallowed up the water. So the woman got away. Juggy say asking for a friend if luck. I don't know. I don't know if Satan go for heaven if he lucky I carry the key with him. I don't know, my love. I don't know if him lucky to carry the key with him. But let me tell you something. When I hear people preaching about what's in the Bible and what John see and something, you would think of something where real, you would think of something that has some possibility, you would think of something where true. Read it for yourself and you will say, nothing can go so. Nothing can go so. Because if bird a fly, you a run down bird. And you a spew water. How you going to drown the bird that is flying? How you going to drown the bird that is flying? And you a run down the bird. But that's what it say. It said the lady God gave the woman angel wings and the woman a fly off into the wilderness that was already prepared for her. The people are going to feed her for 1,200 or how many days. And the devil started running after the woman. And when he couldn't catch her, he started spewing water out of his mouth at her to drown her. And Mother Earth intervened and swallowed up the water. And the woman ended up get away and gone into the wilderness. So Satan vex. Satan vex. As Satan say, Satan pledge and promise. See, I thought the Bible was supposed to be the Bible of God. How Satan have story there? Satan get angry because he didn't get to lay his hands on the woman. And so he says he's going to haunt the woman's generations. All of the woman's generations from that day onward. He might go haunt them. So everybody who is born of that woman is going to be haunted. Is that the woman now the mother of the earth? I thought they said Eve was. Listen to me now, right? Them story, the story them don't make sense. But the thing is, they never expected people to question these things. You say they might make the Bible thick and complicated because they want to frustrate you. They don't want you to read it. Because if you read it, you're going to have too many questions, my love. Them don't want you to ask no question. And that is why the Bible is built on so much fear. No question, God. You don't have to ask no question. God will destroy you. You're going to blaspheme. Yeah, this is going to happen to you. Yeah, because that's a tactic to control you. So you never ask questions. You will just go along to get along, creating the sheep mentality in you, even before you are out the gate. Let me drink my little tea. Of course, yes. John writes story. John writes story. John said when the fifth angel, him did upper. So, Juggy says, so if all in heaven, I don't know. Man a chase woman. All in heaven, man a chase. That's a good one. Juggy's man a ramp with you know. But it's true. You understand? And the Bible says, I don't know me. I don't mean people. I don't mean says what the Bible says. John says so in a Revelation. John said go up to heaven one time and the angel, when the fifth angel, you see seven angel. And when each angel blow them trumpet, something happen on earth. Like the first angel blow, and like part of the sea must turn into blood. And the second angel blow, and then like must see the river them start flow over. And a third angel blow, and must see earthquake start in a earth. And when you reach at the fifth angel blow on one star, if I remember correctly, because I'm just telling from what I think I remember. And when the fifth angel blew his trumpet, a star fell out of heaven, and the star fell onto earth, and the star had the key to the bottomless pit that is on earth. And when the star fell, it opened up this bottomless pit on earth that had some smoke came out, and smoke and soot and fire. And out of all of that also came some giant locusts. And the giant locusts, when they were flying, their wings sounded like thousands of horses. Like thousands of horses tapping. And this locust had, was it the face of a man, the hair of a woman, or the face of a lion and the hair of a woman? Me don't remember. But it said these locusts had like these human features, and they had the tail of a scorpion. That I remember. They had the tail of a scorpion. And remember the feet of an eagle, I don't remember. But these were some special locusts. And these locusts were instructed, I guess, I don't know how they were instructed. These locusts were not supposed to eat the greenery. You know, locusts are vegetarians. But these special locusts that came out of this pit were not supposed to eat any vegetation. Their sole purpose was to feast on human beings for 5 months. And I don't know what the significance of John. I must have some pork John name late and come up with them something here. I don't know what is the significance of them locusts here feasting on human flesh for 5 months. Jug is not laughing at them something serious. When me telling you say serious, them something serious, man. 5 months the locusts are supposed to feast on human beings. So all of these natural disasters and these natural phenomena win some. The people of old, they had to come up. Well, I don't know if locusts in heaven, but these locusts, according to John, these locusts that he spoke about in Revelation, they came out of this bottomless pit on earth. They came out of when some don't laugh. You can't laugh, if the Bible says so. The locusts them come out of the bottomless pit. Angel number 5, when he blew his trumpet in heaven, one star fell down, and the star had the key to this bottomless pit on earth, and the star opened this bottomless pit, and the smoke and the fire came out, and all these locusts came out, and the locusts, I guess, had some special directions. They were not supposed to feed on any vegetation. They were supposed to feed on human beings for 5 months. You know what the significance of the 5 months? I don't know. I've been asking people to tell me, and all people who they hear where claim say them a theologian and them read Bible and them read this and them read that, them themselves can't tell me. Because you see, you know what them can't tell me? Because all of this, I just make up story. Prove me wrong. Because I don't mind being proven wrong, you know. When we say I make up story. But your proof has to be irrefutable. Yes, I may win some. It's got to be. Otherwise, you can take it and throw it to the wind of Hurricane Milton. Hurricane Milton deal with it. Don't come with the foolishness. I don't know about this thing is true. John did go up to heaven. I was asking somebody the other day on the line. They talk about, oh, John did go up to heaven for real. I'm like, really? John did go up to heaven? Really? And these are these things that John said he saw were really up there in heaven. So my question is, which baby was that John saw being born in heaven? If you tell me, say it's true, him did go up to heaven and he did see these things happen, which baby was that? Because if you tell me now, say, is Jesus was born up in heaven. So who was that woman up in heaven who gave birth to Jesus up there? How did that woman get pregnant? Because no, you can't go tell me, say, no, say that Mary, you know. You tell me, say that Mary. Juggies. Satan have problem with woman in Genesis and in Revelation. Can I tell you? In this deceive the woman in Genesis, make she eat fruit that she wasn't supposed to, according to the Bible. And then in Revelation, Him still mad at woman because him not get to take control of the baby that the woman give birth to up in heaven. And him still is still determined that he wants to destroy this woman and all of her seeds. Every person that comes from her, he wants to destroy because he never get to lay his hand on the baby. So my question is, why Satan is mad at the woman? Why am not gonna fight the person who took possession of the baby? That's my question. Since Satan has so much power, Satan is so mad, why didn't Satan go and fight the person? Because if Satan was right there and he saw the person who took possession of the baby, why am I run down the woman for impregnate her too? For she have one baby for him? What the deal? Why is he running after the woman if the baby is what he was waiting for? And he leave the man that was sitting on the throne, he left that man holding the baby. But he might run down the woman. And then he go punish the woman, talk about he's going to curse. He's going to curse all of the woman's seeds from here on out. I still don't get it. Listen, the stories ain't storying. G-Boss, what's up? Good morning. What's up with you? How you doing? Happy Wednesday morning to you, my love. You staying away from the hurricane? You're keeping yourself safe? You're keeping yourself safe? Enjoy. Okay. I have so many questions, Juggies. The questions, I don't get no answers. I ain't get no answers. I read the Bible, I don't get the answers. Because you know, so the Bible have many more books. Many more books. And as John said, if all the writings from the advent of Judaism were supposed to be put in the Bible, then there wouldn't be pages to hold it. And that is absolutely true. So all these books that these writings that they are put in this compilation does not even seem to tell half of the story of the beginning of Judaism and what they believed and what they suspected to be the origin of human beings and all this stuff. Yeah. Can't get the answers. Right, Winsome? Because a lot of it is it's made up. This morning I was thinking about in Genesis, I was reading something that said that Moses wrote the first 5 books of the Bible. And I said, that's kind of interesting, you know, when somebody says to me, Trev, Moses wrote the first 5 books of the Bible. And I said, well, I find that to be quite concerning, because if Moses can write Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, leaves me with a lot of questions, because in Genesis, where it says, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, was Moses there? Was Moses the one who was narrating that? Because it didn't say, God said, I created the heaven and the earth. Okay? He was spoken of in the third person, which tells me that there was an author. So who was the author? Who was documenting these things that they could speak of him in the third person? It could not have been Moses. If we should go by the Bible, it could not have been Moses, because Moses was born even after the flood of Noah. So it could not have been Moses. So who was it? Where did they get this story from? Where did Moses get that story from to write it? Where did he get that story from to write it? Somebody shared with us the other day that Moses that there is an ancient Egyptian belief that was how the world started, and Moses used that information. Watch me live pause. I don't understand how the live pause, so see the live pause on the top. Live pause on the talking people. I'm not serious. Yes, so as I was saying, somebody was saying that, Moses, the information about the creation that Moses wrote in Genesis was information that was an ancient Egyptian belief. And when the person said that, it brought me to the thought that, oh, well, yeah, because Moses was raised in the Egyptian household. Moses was raised with privilege by the pharaohs. So clearly he would have been exposed to their beliefs, their writings, their books, their philosophies, all that stuff. So did he craft Judaism off of ancient Egyptian philosophy? Quite plausible, don't you think? Because as much as I see everybody raging up and saying, oh, Moses is this revered leader or whatever, to me, Moses was a cultist. Moses operated a cult. If you can get all these people to believe stuff that is not even true, that is not humanly possible, and get them to be following behind you. Moses even talks about his own death. And then the people say nobody knows where Moses was buried. So did Moses talk about his death before or after he died? Which one? The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. Because if Moses wrote these things and wrote even about his own death after he had died, that makes sense? That don't make no sense, right? I'm not against anybody's belief. Everyone believe whatever it is that they want to believe. I am not against anybody's belief. But for me to continue to believe something, it has to make sense. Yeah, it has to make sense. And these things are not making sense to me. Yeah, not making sense. So therefore, that is why I have a problem with it. I don't know, you TikTok block me off again. I don't know what I did wrong to them, but then block me off again. See there? Then block me off. See there, the likes are not registering. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Something is wrong here with the live on the top. It freeze. I'll tell me if I turn it off. It's not even giving me an option. I don't know what I'm to the dog on live. resume the live. Me don't know what TikTok I do. Me don't know what TikTok doing. TikTok me don't know if I try them, I try to throw me off or whatever. Madam, I try to discourage me. I don't know what it is, but then just keep on shutting me off. I'm not sure why. But anyway, as I was saying, guys, so when I read this Bible here, I have a whole heap of questions. Questions nobody can answer. Can't answer for me. And with all the books that the Bible keeps saying that are missing, if you go into Numbers and they keep telling you go read such and such a book, you know, the Bible talks about the book of Nathan. That would have been Nathan. Nathan was alive during the time when hold on, let me jog my memory. When King Osiris sent Nathaniel, was that Nathaniel? What the man name where King Osiris had sent from Syria to go rebuild Jerusalem, to go be governor? Was that Nathaniel? Nathan was alive during that time. So Nathan would have written a book about that time and that situation. But that book of Nathan is not included in the Bible. And there are several other books. That's not written. People talk about the book of Enoch. Enoch would have been Noah's great grandfather. That would have been the Enoch that was a descendant of Seth. Seth, that's Adam's son, Seth. That is the Enoch, because that was the Enoch that the Bible said walked with God. So that book of Enoch would have been written by him, would have been his account of the events that occurred during his lifetime. Yeah, and there are several other books that the Bible talk about. He said, go read them to hear more of the story. Go read those books. I'm on a quest now to get my hands on those books. I don't know. I never seen the book of anybody. Wait, let me look for something. Hold on, let me look for something else. $14 for the book of Nathan. Book of Nathan, the prophet. They have it in PDF. I download it, and take a read and see what's in it. What is it talking about? But what I'm say, another Bible I talk about today, you know, the Bible just came up, so we had to address it. But we're really talking about Hurricane Milton and its prospects of causing severe destruction in Florida. It's cutting across Tampa, going all the way across to Melbourne, Palm Bay, Rockledge. Yeah, so the areas in and around Orlando, Kissimmee, Poinciana, Jacksonville, those areas are going to experience the hurricane severely. Palatka, Palm Coast, yeah, Rockledge, Titusville, Edgewater, St. Augustine. Yeah, those places are going to experience severe weather. Yeah. There it is. So that's what's happening. That's what's happening right now. That's what is going to continue. It is going to continue to happen throughout the day. We are keeping our eyes on Milton. We're keeping our eyes on Milton in Regina, Zimbabwe. You need to be. Yeah, we're gonna keep our eyes on Milton throughout the day and see what plans it has. They say it won't land. It won't hit land directly until around 8 o'clock tonight. So around 8 o'clock tonight, sometime this afternoon, conditions down there in Tampa are going to start deteriorating significantly as the hurricane continues its easterly path. It's going to hit western, going to eat western Florida over there in the Tampa region sometime sometime between 2 p.m. this evening and 2 a.m. because they say by 2 a.m. Thursday morning, it might be a category 3 and it will be on land. So by 8 o'clock tonight, you all better be prepared. You all better be ready. Those of you who are down there in low-lying areas, in flood-prone areas, those of you who are down there in Florida, in areas where they have repeatedly begged you all to leave. Some people still down there, board up house and all. Yeah. I hope that you all stay safe, but if you all believe that you all are going to, if you all believe that you all are going to be able to survive the onslaught of this hurricane, well, good luck. All I can do is hope that you all survive in one piece. Okay, let me see how many miles it is. 300 miles from the coast. Okay. Well, that's what's happening at the moment, my friends. That is what is happening at the moment. And with that, Winsome, I'm going to go hit the road, get me some things done. When I come back, we will talk some more about the hurricane. We'll check in for some updates from my lovely people down there in Florida. We will check in on the hurricane sometime later on today. All right? But that's where I'm going to end the live for this morning. All right? I want to say thanks to you all. Joggis, bless up yourself. Thank you for the hand heart. I appreciate you. Those of you over here on the tube, if you didn't hit the like button on your way in, don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Those of you over there on the talk, I want to say thank you very much for having come. Thank you very much for having come into the live. I sincerely appreciate you all. I will see you all sometime. I will see you all again sometime later. But for right now, that's what it's going to be from me for right now, my friends. Until next time, this is Trev from Trevessence, where your journey matters. Have yourselves a great day, guys, and I will see you all again later with another update on Hurricane Milton. See you later, guys. Which the hurricane itself, the dog and sitting act foolish. Oh, gee.